Well, it's huge impact on China as the second largest economy. As your previous guest said, that China has strong ties with both Russia and the Ukraine, and also this is related with economic and strategic with the Belt and Road Initiative, and also to say the least, many Chinese students are currently in Ukraine. I mean, they are also in danger. Now you see tremendous attention. I mean, I've never seen this kind of foreign policy issue that people watch so closely in China. And also, I never seen that the Chinese public, Chinese intellectual communities, Chinese economic elites and the political elites are all divided among each group on that issue, because it's presented a lot of complexities and a strategic challenge for China. Many Chinese are deeply concerned about whether or not U.S. and the U.S.-led, European allies and also Asian allies will adopt the same sanctions against China. Especially some U.S. Politicians and the commentators continue to assert that the number one enemy for the United States is China. Of course, that view should be reviewed in the U.S. But with the toxic nature of American domestic politics, with the former Secretary of State Pompeo has a high-profile visit to Taiwan, I think the Chinese are very much alert all these things. To a certain extent, the economic sanction against China also going on for other issues, for Xinjiang and etc. But this will be a different game. It's a much larger. You look at the way that that the U.S. deal with Russia now. Also, that the Chinese are really, in ways, shocked, because Deng Xiaoping always said, and other leaders always said, that the peace and development are the theme of the era. But now apparently certainly change. You see the international disorder now. People will not be so naive, thinking this will be the last war, and also nuclear war may not be so remote. So it's a very troubling period for many parts of the world, not mention about the Ukraine people and also countries involved, but also deeply affected China. So how China respond, as the previous guest said, China has some leverage, China has some influence, because China is well positioned to serve as a peace dealer. But on the other hand, there's tremendous criticism of China. Some criticism are completely groundless, and some may have some validity. But again, I think that this is a strategic challenge. I hope that Chinese Beijing will certainly understand what's the best interest for China. Because China, certainly Chinese leaders talk about the peace and also common destiny. So this is a test. I think that China, I hope that we pass the test and continue to emerge as a positive force in the international communities.